Hello, welcome to this new video. My name is Martina Vincenzi and I am the founder of the VIP Flight Attendant Academy Private Jet Coach. Today I would like to talk to you about a very important topic, which is the body language and how important is it to use the correct body language and to be able to read the body language of our customers. So when you have a cabin of customers on board a private jet, it's really important that you always keep on reading your cabin. By reading your cabin, I mean to interpret their behavior, their facial expressions, how they move their bodies, how do they sit on the seat, how do they interact with each other, in order to be able to catch all that little glimpse, all that little details that will actually help you in your service flow and to adapt to the flow of the mood that they are into. But how do you do when you have a cabin and you want them to follow your instruction without being, too imperative towards them? Well, I would like to share this little secret with you that I always apply, or that I often apply when I am on board a private jet. It's about using my hands. So this is the gesture that I do. I keep my hands close to one another, touching just by the fingertips, and I keep it like standing pretty much at the center of my chest when I have to talk to them, and I want them to, how can I say, I want to give them an instruction, but I cannot be too assertive, I cannot be too imperative in talking to them. So my words are as a question, but my gesture is actually assertive. So I am telling them what I want them to do. And this works pretty much 100% of the times. So I give you an example. Once I had a very crowded cabin, around 8 or 9 people. That I know it sounds very little, but for a private jet is a lot. And the flight was not so long. I mean, it was about 1 hour, 50 minutes, or something like that. They didn't have a very complicated service, but I knew the timing was actually very tight, and I wanted them to enjoy their time on board, but at the same time, I didn't want them to complicate too much my life when it was coming to beverage services. So I order a very plain and simple catering for them, and regarding the beverages, I wanted them to enjoy, but at the same time, like everybody was drinking the same, so that I could, provide a very 5-star restaurant service on board the private jet, yet not to be too busy and to at the end to result too complicated for me in the galley. So what I did, I went into the cabin and I spoke with them. I introduced myself. I explained about the service that I was about to conduct, and then I just asked them, "What about to drink? Champagne for everyone?" So my words were a question, okay? But the fact that I have placed my hands like this and I was showing them this gesture, it was like, you don't really have much of a choice. I am telling you what you are going to drink, okay? It's a sort of a little, how can I say? It's a very fun thing to do. And I find it very helpful in many situations. I give you another example. I was on a night flight, and my customer, after dinner, he wanted to go to bed. And he just asked me, "Please wake me up 30 minutes before landing and I will have breakfast." So 30 minutes before landing, we are actually on top of descent. And it's a very tight and limited time for me to prepare and serve breakfast, and also for you to enjoy, because at the end of the day, I still have 30 minutes to landing, but in fact, I have 15 minutes to give it to you for you to enjoy, because then I need to start clearing up and prepare the cabin for landing. So what I did, I spoke with him and I did again this gesture, and I told him, well, 30 minutes to landing is a little bit of a tight time. I'm afraid that you don't have enough time to enjoy your breakfast. What about if I wake you up 1 hour before landing? So again, I am asking you, but with this gesture, I'm actually telling you what we are going to do, okay? I am suggesting very politely, yet in an assertive way, in an assertive manner, what I would like you to do. And I invite you to try this with your cabins and let me know if this works out. I'm pretty sure you will find this very helpful and useful. If you have any questions regarding business aviation, private jets, flight attendants, business jet pilots, please do reach out to me and I will be very happy to answer all of your questions.